Hey guys, it's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. So, I know that we didn't have any videos in the last week, and we're just coming back with this Nightwave video, but honestly guys, haven't been super inspired to play the game the last week. I only played for about like 7 hours over the course of the week, which is pretty low for me, actually. I basically just did the Nightwave stuff, did like a sortie here or there, and that was basically it. So, we will be going over the stuff as usual though, as today. Definitely going to make sure I get these out to you every time. And we do have some fun ideas for videos in the future, so just need to decide which one I want to go on first. Alright, so let's go over the cred offerings. There are some new cred offerings this week, guys, so you'll decide if you want those or not. So we got these helmets, pretty nice helmets. As far as personal recommendations, I'd say the Hildren Asuran helmet, definitely worth getting if you play Hildren. Also, Revenant Vania helmet. This is definitely the biggest recommendation I could make out of all these helmets that they have this week, because this makes you not look like Papa Smurf. So, if you're looking to not look like Papa Smurf on Revenant, definitely pick it up. We also have Corrosive Projection, guys. Probably one of the most essential aura mods in the entire game. Make sure you grab at least one of these for yourself. Maybe buy some other ones so you can sell to other people. We got Pistol Scavenger, not very important. Infested Impotence, not important at all currently. I hope it gets buffed in the future to be useful. Shield Disruption has not been useful since the Hostile Mergers event ended. Definitely not really necessary, although it sounds like it'd be really good, right? It's just not necessary. The builds that we use against the Corpus usually bypass their shields immediately anyway, so them having less shield usually doesn't make a big difference. Energy Siphon, another very, I'd call this essential aura mod, just like Corrosive Projection. So these two right here, definitely worth getting. And Enemy Radar, also very good. These three mods right here, guys, if you don't have these already, I'd say make sure that you get them in your inventory this week, okay? And then we have the Heat Sword Blueprint and the Dark Dagger Blueprint. Also Jaw Sword. Definitely make sure you get a Jaw Sword if you like to play Korra. I want a stat stick with a Riven. Lots of good crit offerings this week, and they have these new items over here. So now we have 10,000 Kuva for 50 Nora creds. You decide if that's worth it to you. I don't think that's worth it to me. If you have a booster going, a orange resource booster, one Kuva Flood gives you 2,400. And the way I look at this, I could get 2 Corrosive Projections for 50 Nora creds. And I could sell those Corrosive Projections for like 10 plat, 20 plat, whatever they're going for. This Kuva, I could literally just roll my Riven with this 10,000 Kuva and just completely waste it and get nothing out of it, guys. So, decide if you want to do that or not. I mean, it might be worth it to some people that don't want to buy anything else. So, that's a new item. Also, there's this Extra Just Shock camo skin. I'm pretty sure this is new. I don't really think the Extra Just is very good. I got rid of my Riven for it. But, you know, maybe you like the Extra Just a lot. Let's go over these challenges. And we have some annoying challenges this week. They actually changed some stuff from last season. So this challenge right here, complete 6 different perfect animal captures in the Orb Valis. This used to be just 6 perfect captures, period. Now it's going to be different animals, guys. Isn't that awesome? They're forcing us to do hunting, and it's not just the easy poppers this time. You have to catch, like, basically everything. So that is going to suck. I tried this one earlier. I'll show a clip of that later in the video, so we're not getting off track here. But basically, this one's going to not be fun. So you have to learn how to do the conservation if you want to complete this challenge. But let's go over them one by one. So, Cache Hunter. Find all caches in 3 Sabotage missions. Pretty straightforward. There's the hidden caches that make the humming sound when you're near them. Complete 6 different perfect animal captures in the Orb Valis. Yay. Just yay. Complete 3 Kuva Siphon missions. So I actually tested this for you guys. You don't actually have to complete the siphon itself. You just need to load into a Kuva siphon mission. So the ones with that little chili pepper thing on the navigator, go to those and just play the mission as normal. If you want to do the Kuva siphon, great. You don't need to do the Kuva siphon to progress this challenge. Okay? Complete 3 nightmare missions of any type. If you did the Elite Weekly last week, you definitely know exactly what to do here. 4 Orokin derelict vault missions. So those are the ones where you go into the Orokin derelict. I'd recommend doing an Orokin derelict capture, and then you have these dragon keys that give you a debuff. Make sure you have one of each, and then you'll find the hidden vault, unlock it, and pick up the item inside to get a guaranteed rare mod. Defeat the Ropalolyst. So this is the newest boss fight that's been added. This is on Jupiter, and you cannot do this node until you've completed the Chimera Prologue, which is basically like the latest game story mission ever. So make sure you've completed every story mission, like Chains of Horror, not the New War's not out yet. You can't complete the New War yet. Like War Within, all that stuff. and then you'll be able to fight the Ropalolyst. This does require some operator powers to fight him, so you have some fun with that one, guys. And then the final challenge, Elite Weekly, survive 30 minutes in survival, and that's basically it. No other requirements besides that. So those are the challenges for this week. The Conservationist one will be a bit difficult because a lot of people don't even have 6 different Echo Lures. But yeah, we'll be going over these in depth in a few seconds here, guys. So if that was all you wanted to see today, talk to you next time. We're not getting anything cool this week as far as rewards. We're getting like basically 4 levels this week, so we'll be at this Exilus adapter. But next week, guys, we get this. I think this skateboard deck looks really cool. That's like not really like a good item, but like still, I think this looks amazing. And then we're going to be getting the Spore Ephemera next week, which looks disgusting. And then we're getting Exposing Harpoon. And then the week after that, we're getting the two-handed katana skins, Nikana skins. So yeah, the rewards are starting to amp up next week. This week we still got some boring stuff, okay? Let's move on to a more in-depth explanation on how to do these. And I actually have a time breakdown for you guys here about how long this week's challenges are probably going to take. So before I actually realized it was 6 different animal captures, I thought that challenge would take about 5 to 30 minutes, depending on how much you are good at hunting. But basically that one's changed, guys. That one's going to take you probably a while if you don't have the 6 different Echo Lures in the first place. If you don't like doing hunting, you don't know how to do hunting, we're going to quickly show you how to do some hunting in this video, but it's just going to be on poppers. I haven't even personally hunted all the other stuff as well, so it'll be a learning experience for me as well. But yeah, the first challenge, finding the 3 Sabotage caches, that should take you about 15 minutes if you're doing it with other teammates. The Kuva one, that can take you even under 15 minutes. I made this time breakdown before I tested to see if you actually needed the Kuva siphon. If you have like 3 Kuva captures, you could just blitz to the end, honestly. That'll take like a minute or under, honestly. 15 minutes for those nightmare missions, that's a bit of a high expectation. If you get 3 capture nightmare missions, it could take like under 5 minutes, honestly. Maybe 10 minutes for the Vault ones. If you run it with a team, definitely could take you like 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes on the Ropalolyst, assuming you have it unlocked. That's a pretty easy boss fight if you've done it a couple times. And then 30 minutes for the survival. You literally can't make it go any faster than that. Alright, so that is a quick time breakdown. It'll probably take you a couple hours of gameplay this week. Nowhere near as bad as last week where it was like required like 3 hours plus of gameplay. So yeah, let's go over these one at a time. So for Cache Hunter, the 3 Sabotage caches, I recommend to do Earth Cervantes. That is my go-to Sabotage cache one. It's on Earth. It's like the really lush green area. It's really easy to find those in my opinion. Put on some loot radar, turn your sound effects up and your music down so you can actually hear the stuff that's going on. And they will show up on loot radar, so if you got a couple teammates, you should be able to blaze through this one really quickly. Just do it 3 times. Alternatively, you could do Naglar on Eris, and if you get all the caches in that one, you actually will get the Shell Shock mod, or you can get the Shell Shock mod. It's like a 5% drop chance, I think. And that one's really good for shotguns. So if you don't have that yet, or if you want to sell it for platinum, maybe try it out. Okay, and then this Conservationist one. Let's quickly show me this. This clip is called F Hunting, by the way. So this is what I was going into this saying, like, okay, I'm going to capture 3 poppers at the same time. Going to get half this challenge done immediately. I just wanted to make sure it still worked with Ivara. So I'm using the Ivara Warframe and her sleep arrows. I'm using a really high range build for her sleep arrows. And I'm actually like aiming it at the animals and putting the animals to sleep. And then that is still going to give me a perfect capture. So yeah, the way you do this, guys, you get the trank rifle out and then you can pull out the Echo Lure. And the Echo Lure, once you have it out, you push the map button and you look for like these animal tracks on the map. Then you can right click on that to put a waypoint there. You basically find the animal whatever droppings, and then you go over to them, press the interact key. There will be some very faint tracks you can follow, and then once you follow those tracks to where the animal calling location is, that will let you use the Echo Lure again to call the animal over. Once you've used that Echo Lure to call the animal over, it will actually get you to this portion where you're actually balancing this this pitch. You need to get the pitch at the correct location by moving your character's... Explaining this, isn't it crazy? Like, it's like so dumb they're making us do this. But basically, to get the correct tone and pitch you need, you move your character up and down until you get to the correct location on the pitch scale, and then you left click to call the animal over. Once you've done that secondary tuned pitch, the animals will start to approach you. That's when I pull up my synthesis scanner and to see the animals through the wall. That will help you get your Ivara arrow right where they're about to be, and it will make it so you can get a perfect capture. So we do get a perfect capture here. I think we get multiple perfect captures, but like I said, the challenge has been changed, guys. So getting multiple pobbers is not going to do it for you. You need to get maybe one pobber, one stove. I don't remember the other names of the animals, but so we found the dropping pile right here. Now we pull out the echo lure. So we go to the Trent gun, then we pull out the echo lure. It was a little bit buggy for me here, so I had to go in and out of operator make it work. But yeah, we have the echo lure out now. We're invisible with Ivaras, the animals don't see us. That's very crucial to getting a perfect capture, making sure the animals don't know you're there. So see on the right side, that bar, that's us trying to tune the pitch. Match it, and now the animals are called over. I pull up my synthesis scanner. They're going to be right behind that like mushroom tree right there. I have my sleep arrow ready. You can fire your sleep arrow while aiming the synthesis scanner, guys. So basically use that as like a scope, pretty much, for your arrows. And then immediately jump over there as fast as you can, and then mash the interact key. That will capture the animals. So see, we got a perfect capture there. That one counted. Second one did not count. Third one did not count, even though it said perfect capture on the screen, guys. So good luck. I really, really do not like doing... This is like my least favorite thing in the game, the conservation. I would rather ride a K-Drive for 100 miles than do this challenge right here, honestly. That's how much I don't like it. And yeah, I'm going to have to be figuring out how to do the rest of these over the course of the week, if I even end up doing that challenge. I might just skip that one, honestly. Complete 3 Kuva siphons. So if you've never done a Kuva siphon before, I think most people that watch my channel know what a Kuva siphon is. But basically, you click on a mission after you've completed the War Within with a red chili pepper on it on the star chart. It will be near the Kuva fortress that's floating around. And the way you kill the siphon, guys, is you find the secondary objective, and there will be these red blood clouds floating towards this thing in the middle. You need to use the operator, either like any form of void damage, so you can either use the operator's melee attack, the operator's laser beam, the operator's void dash, like the bullet jump. Those will all work for destroying the Kuva cloud. You literally just need to do like 1 void damage to it. Your weapons will do nothing though, so keep that in mind. See right there, I see it, I'm going over there, I'm going to melee with the operator. We've killed 2 out of 4. Kill all 4 braids to destroy the siphon and get some Kuva out of it. But like I said, if you just want to speedrun this, you don't got a lot of time to this week, you could just run to the end and not even do the Kuva siphon, and that will save you some time. Not a ton of time, and you won't get any Kuva for it, obviously, but might keep that in consideration. Complete 3 nightmare missions of any type. Pretty straightforward. The way you unlock a nightmare mission is you complete every mission on a certain planet at least once, and then that will allow a nightmare mission to appear there once every 8 hours. Pretty straightforward. I usually just do like exterminator captures. I don't really bother with the defense missions or the interceptions. And keep in mind, there is matchmaking for nightmare missions, as well as Kuva missions. But something there is not matchmaking for are these Orokin derelict vault missions, guys. So these are something you're going to want to get used to doing, because these are a good source of platinum. They're also a good source of corrupted mods. These corrupted mods are very powerful. So these keys right here, guys, you need to build these and then make sure that everybody in the squad, if you do like a team of 4, each person has one of these equipped. Or you can even do the strat where everybody in the squad has all 4 equipped. And you can just like never even pause. Just like keep running through, opening up these vaults. They'll be hidden somewhere in the map. You can bring like Nezha to run really fast. You can use Rhino, because a lot of the debuffs don't really affect Rhino too much, so that's really nice. You have lots of options, honestly. So this one makes you slower. This one makes you do less damage. This one reduces your health a ton. And this one reduces your shield. Oh man, what a big problem. So yeah, if you haven't done those before, maybe try to get a team from recruiting chat and you can knock that one out. Get some plat while you're at it. Ropalolyst. So like I said, guys, this is after the Apostasy Prologue, I believe it's called. Or no, it's the Chimera Prologue. That's what it's called. So that's after you get the Paracesis blueprint and all that stuff. This fight will be unlocked to you on Jupiter. It's after the Disruption node. So let's just quickly show that. I have a couple of videos of the Ropalolyst on the channel. It's a pretty straightforward fight. You basically turn the boss into a car and drive it into these towers. That's pretty much all you do. So yeah, right here, you have to complete this node first, do Disruption at least once, and then this mission right here, the Ropalolyst. If you want to check out the videos on the channel, go for it. I'd say maybe bring a Naros, because the boss can do like 1,000 damage per shot. So bringing in a Naros will make it so you'll be really survivable compared to before. And then level 30, or just complete a survival mission for 30 minutes. Really straightforward there, guys. You can do a Kuva survival if you want to. You can just do like the lowest level survival in the game. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't require any friends to be in this. You can just casually do it. So yeah, I hope that you guys found this video helpful. I think the next video will probably be like a Riven showcase, I guess. There's also other things I could do, honestly. Like There are some augment changes coming out pretty soon, so I'm actually really interested in when that comes out. I want to check out the Saren augment that's being changed, the Ash augment that's being... I'm really interested in the Ash augment, actually. I might end up playing Ash a lot after the augment gets changed, because it sounds really good. We've also got like all of the augment mods that affect like buffed damage. So for example, I think it's Freeze Force for Frost. So for example, this one right here, you're going to be able to activate, like hold down this button, and it's going to buff your entire team with ice damage. 100%. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is affected by strength too. So this can get pretty nutty, guys, because if you didn't know this, you can combine the elements from these buffing augments right here. So this ice one, I could combine that with the... Well, I guess the toxin one doesn't exist anymore, but you could combine that with like the electric one, and that's going to make it so everyone does magnetic damage. Not like you'd want to do that, but that's something you could consider. Or alternatively, get the electric one and the fire one, everyone gets buffed with radiation damage. Like, I think there could be some fun to be had there. Maybe not anything meta-defining, but who knows? Maybe. We'll check it out. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we get the update. Like, I know we're getting Wukong Deluxe this week, but beyond that, like, I hope we get those augments this week as well. And that fashion frame link, that would be cool too. I don't know if you guys watched the dev stream, but they showed this thing that Pablo's been working on, which basically is like you can link your fashion frame in chat, and people can just click on it to copy it. Same with builds, so that could be really cool. I'm excited for that. But until then, guys, I will talk to you next time. Please like, share, subscribe, and take it easy. Peace.